What's going on, guys? Joe with OMGRC.com. Welcome. Put links down in the description below for this. This is the Savage XL Flux, a 1/8 scale, 6S capable. Right now, we're going to go ahead and run this on a 4S setup. We got two 2S LiPo max amp batteries. Those are 5,000 milliamps each, and they're 175C. And I got some Venom batteries as well, but they're only a 50C. So we'll see how it all kind of works. I got some belted tires we can throw on this as well. But I'm going to run on 4S just to see how fast it is just stock on 4S. I did tune it down a little bit, so it's actually like on 1 as far as its punch setting. It goes all the way to 9. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing running and see how fast it goes just on 4S power. I just want to show you guys how this works as far as the saddles on this. So they do come with little foam and all that kind of stuff. At the end of the video, I'll kind of go over what I did to it, tuning it, all that stuff too. That way you guys kind of know the backstory of it all. But yeah, I did XT90s on it, things like that. A little gear cover. So let's get this thing running on 4S. GPS all zeroed out. 4S. All right, full throttle there. That's full throttle, so not too bad as far as speed-wise. Controllable. All right, so it did 43 miles an hour on 4S. That's not too bad. We'll try a little bit on the 6S just to kind of see how it's gonna work. If not, I'll put the belted tires on there, and then it's gonna probably deduct about 10 miles an hour off of the top speed of it. So let's give it a try. Mr. Sean's Rustler. Thing looks pretty cool. I like it. He's throwing dirt at me now. Here's the Venom pack. So yeah, they're just a 50C, 5,000 milliamp. So they do recommend a 30C at least on this vehicle. Let's see what it does, what it did. About 50 to maybe 75% throttle on it. I would say about 75% throttle I had on it. That last little bit of squeeze on it, it was definitely wanting to get a little too squirrely on me. It definitely tried to lift. Yeah. Alright, so it did 52. Alright, so just about, can you see that? So 52. It is an off-road truck, so it's really not a speed run truck, you know, anything like that, but there we go. So that's not bad, but yeah, definitely I'll put the belted tires on there. But yeah, that was super sketch. All right, thanks to Sean, he saved the day with the 8mm wrench or ratchet to get these belted tires on, so cool. Yeah, we're going ahead and run this thing on the 6S. It's all zeroed out this time, so what we do, 52 miles per hour. Last time on 6S with the stock tires. So we figure I'm probably gonna do about the same. Probably right around there with these belted tires. It could be even a little bit slower because the dimension is definitely a lot different. We're talking about probably about a ½ inch difference on tire size. Plus the other one's balloon. So take that in consideration too. Okay, so 6S run, belted tires this time. These are Scorpion tires. Uh-oh, nope, I already see an issue I have. We got a pin sticking out here. Thank God I found that one. Okay, so figured out what pin it went to. It went to this one, but I took all the other tires off first, and then once I got to the last tire, then we found where the pin went that holds the hex on, that then holds the tire on. All right, so let's go ahead, 6S run, belted tires. It's not gonna work on that. I don't know if you can notice, guys, but I had to stop it just because it's too twitchy. And I have the dual rate turned completely down, and it's just all over the place. It probably needs a little bit of alignment, and also the rear tires actually being towed in like that too. I know that's normal for like off-road trucks and even some cars and stuff like that. But in this case here, it just wants to pull all over the place. So I decided just not to do it and flip it and crash it. And for us, have a good time. Got some other people around here too that got RC cars, and we're rolling with Sean. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Just have a good time.
Blew all the tires out, man. It was so...
All right, let's go ahead and roll it. All right, guys, appreciate you sticking around till this point, because maybe you're looking to get one of these. So like I said, that link's down in the description below for this truck. But things that I did straight out of the box, and I saw other videos on it, was go ahead and put Loctite, blue Loctite, on each one of the wheel nuts. I would go ahead and also check your pinion gear, check your gear mesh, check your motor mounts, things like that that are important that could move on you, causing, either strip the pinion gear or spur gear, that kind of stuff, or you have a wheel that comes off. So check that and then let it sit for at least like 24, 48 hours. Maybe your bottle of Loctite will tell you how long you should wait for it to cure. So let's get closer, because I want to show you more things that I found on this vehicle and things that you could do. Body goes, we can see some dents. So this thing did a front flip, landed on the back part of it, and it kind of rolled it in as far as the body got rolled in. We can see it here, and then we can see it hit those rear shocks, and that's what made that dent. So I would say probably go ahead and put, something, either some tape that's here with some kind of reinforcement, some kind of like thicker piece of plastic or something to that effect, to help you out a little bit as far as with the body goes. It's pretty cool as far as they do have a maintenance schedule. So definitely check out your owner's manual if you decide to get one of these. So that's pretty cool. The other things that I did notice with this vehicle is the shocks. You can see like how this kind of slipped off there. Easy to put back on, but it did come off. So maybe if leave a comment below a good solution to keep that from happening. I did put like a little protector here as far as gear cover, because the gear, that's where the pinion gear and spur gear is at. And I did replace it with XT90 plugs. So they did have the Dean connections. I put XT90s on there. So to each their own. Programming card. And I'll put like a little list of all my program settings, but by default, they're there in your manual. Mine was a little different, is the punch level. I set mine down to 1. It was on a 5 and it goes to a 9. And 9 being the most aggressive. So if you like doing flips and everything like that, it just seemed to be, it was too much. As far as the programming card goes, they're like 10 bucks. I'll put a link down in the description below if you guys want to get one. All it is that this cable here, match it up to the positive negative correctly, but you just unplug this fan from the electronic speed controller. You don't have to do this. You can always use the manual, and you can go and just use the settings, the little set button there, and you'll be good to go. On the flip side of it here, we can definitely, but you can see like some grooves in there. The pinion gear did move. So that's why I said, make sure that thing's secure. And here are your motor mounts. Here are those 4 screws you can see there. Undo those and redo those with blue Loctite and let it sit for a few days. As far as that gear mesh goes, it definitely, I think it's got a little too much play. So you can always use the paper trick and, push those into the gears and then remesh it. There should be like a little bit of wiggle in there. Yeah, getting to the actual front and rear differentials, I thought it was very easy. So it's just these 4 screws here, and then there's some other screws. If you look at your manual, there's 4 more screws like on the front diff case, and you can get to that diff. There was grease in both of them. There wasn't a lot, and the wheels did spin a lot more freely. I just went ahead and put like 100K in the front and then 500K in the rear. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good truck. I've only run it like 3 times, so I really can't give you like a full opinion on it, and I don't bash, so I'm pretty bad at it for the most part. It's been a while, and yeah, just enjoy, just kind of run this thing, even if it's just a little bit of a jump or anything. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the truck. I thought it was pretty decent on 4S. I think 4S is like kind of like the go-to power, especially off-road. Let me know what you guys think about this truck, but until next time, you guys take care. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you real soon. Peace. Yeah. Oh man, I had to do that.